Hey guys, it's Jem here with your Divine Feminine reading. I have organized the overall energy for the Divine Feminine, her head and her heart space around what's going on, and then we'll finalize with a soul card. So as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and if you would like your own twin flame soulmate reading or just a general reading, please contact me, and we can obviously arrange that. Otherwise, let's get into the energy. Now, with the Divine Masculine, we had something come up around the new moon, so I feel like this might be a bit of a new moon energy coming in for them as well, for you feminines. Okay, so what I'm getting here, we have first come up, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Pentacles, it represents very much like the physical world. So what's been going on. And what I feel here for the feminines is I feel like she's chipping away at something. She's kind of like, you know, in that headspace at the moment of like creating this legacy of like, I can do this. Like, I don't need anyone. I would like people and like, you know, good friends and a partner and all this stuff. But like what I'm working on is like my passion project. Like this is what's going to give me stability, security, you know, enable me to look after myself and create something that's meaningful for her. And, you know, like what I love about this card is it's kind of like she's been doing a lot of work. And I feel like this is kind of, I want to say on self here as well. Like in the physical, I feel like the feminine has been doing a lot of work and she's still really chipping away at it because she wants to create her own success. She knows she needs to be her own success first. You know, she's really kind of grabbed onto that and she's just running with it. She's putting her ideas into actions. She's healing herself. She's really just in a space where she's like, I got this. So this is kind of saying like, keep going. Like whatever you're doing is working. The hard work is paying off. Like this is leading you to that, you know, financial abundant stability of, you know, like having everything that you've kind of dreamed and desired. So keep doing the work, feminines. And then with the Six of Pentacles, you know, it's all about the balance here. So as you can see, the scales, giving and receiving, you know, like, again, I feel like she's in a headspace where it's like, you know, my life could use a little more balance. But I'm working on that as well. So she's starting to see where she, you know, can work, but also where she can delegate, where she can ask for help. And, you know, like knowing that it's out there, like there's that support that's out there. And in the physical world, it's starting to show up like so much more for her. And she's, you know, continuing to do the work because she knows she's got that support. And obviously when she can deliver, you know, her best self or her project or whatever it is that she's got going on, you know, she receives that like love and support back and then she can give more and vice versa. And that's really starting to come into a really powerful balance for you feminines. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's been around self-work. So it's that merging of, you know, like your energies within and knowing that you are whole without any sort of one or anything. But then you can give when you're that full cup and then you can receive, you know, and things become more reciprocal and yeah, like it just balances and you just feel sort of calm and like everything's in balance. So just whatever you've been doing, know that it's working, know that it's paying off and know that you've got this. And then what I had come through after that is we had the Ace of Wands. So this is a new idea. Something has sparked like that. You know, I feel like some of the feminines for you, you've just gone, you know what? I'm going to do this instead. This is the idea I'm going to run with now. This is my path forward. This is the direction I want to take. And I feel like she's really fired up about it, but like in a positive way. Like, yes, like this is the path I'm going. Leaving all the bullshit behind. You know, things haven't been working in certain areas, I'm ready to let it all go and move forward with this new direction. So she's really fiery and powerful. This is like, you hot, feminines. You hot. Followed by the Page of Swords. So this is very much like incoming news. Good news. It's on its way. There's going to be some movement. It's starting. It may not be able to be seen yet, but it's coming. And this could be, I feel like it's sort of really across the board. Like I'm not getting anything specific, And obviously because it's probably meaning a lot to a lot of different people. Like, as we can see here, depending on what work you've been doing and what kind of legacy you're starting to move towards, this could be around a job promotion. This could be around a new relationship. This could be around new friendships. This could be around, I don't know, like some good news in your family. So yeah, just kind of be open to opportunity. And I feel like, yeah, just be open to receive. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. I know from other readings I've seen, and also just with my own, like, the feminines are still a little bit blindfolded here with things. So the page usually represents a person, so I feel like it is going to come in. I might get a clarifier on that. Let me finish off this first, though. And then we had the Hierophant. So this is, like, for me, this is saying, like, she's sort of gone and, like, looked at her past, reflected on things, and really, like, learned her lesson. She's like, you know what? I'm sick of these cycles. I'm sick of not getting that balance. I'm sick of not being able to give my best self because I don't feel like I have the support, or I don't feel like things are working out. Like, I'm tired of working so hard and not feeling like anything's coming through, you know, for my efforts. But this is sort of, I feel like this card's saying she's getting out of that headspace. She's getting out of that need to be like, oh, this has all happened and so, like, my life's a mess. No, she's like, you know what? Yeah, things have happened. Hasn't always been great, but I'm going to take what I've learned. I'm going to be grateful for where I am. I'm going to be thankful for how far I've come, and I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to take this new fiery, passionate energy, and I'm going forward. I'm going to that new beginning. I don't care what I have to leave behind because it hasn't worked up to this stage. So I'm just going to kind of burn it down and start again. And then when I looked at the bottom of the deck, we had the 10 of Swords. So this is saying she's releasing the burden. She's putting all the baggage down. She's putting all the shit down, and she's just like, I've had enough. I don't want to keep carrying this forward. It's too heavy. It's too painful. I'm letting it all go now, and I'm moving towards that new fiery beginning. Nothing is going to stop me. So I just want to get a clarifier on this Page of Swords before we move into Head and Heart. But yeah, whoa, feminine's like, God, you're so fired up. You're so passionate. It's so sexy. Like, I feel like there's this real goddess, like, sexy vibe coming through where she's just like, no, I'm doing what I'm doing because it's going to lead me to my best and highest self. Things are going to balance out. I've learnt my lesson, and, you know, I've been chasing this dream for so long and it's just not working. So I'm happy to leave it all behind me, leave all the crap behind me, and just keep going forward. Take what I've learned, use it, you know, as my compass, so to speak. Now, I just want to, like I said, clarify this Page of Swords. There's something coming in. It's just like, it's like a blank wall. And this is probably why the cards aren't falling, because, like, they don't want us to know. And fair enough, I won't push for it. No, they're not going to give me an answer. Something's coming in. Just be open to receive. Headspace. So, 2 of Raphael. This is like the 2 of Cups. I feel like she's very much in her power at the moment, and Feminine's head is just like, you know what? I trust there's a union. And I trust that, yeah. She's thinking about someone. She's thinking about someone. Yeah. And this is, the head is full of thoughts about this person. And for some of you, that Page of Swords might be this person. But, yeah, basically it says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So her head's kind of like, look, I know that there's my person. Like, they're out there. When we get the chance to be together, it's going to be great. But I'm happy now to just work on myself, to work on my legacy, on my passion, and I know that it's going to lead me to this joy, this union, I see such a, like, I see rings, I see exchanging of rings here. So she's visualizing. She's very much like, I know that there's a person out there for me, and maybe you already know who this person is. So the head's kind of a little bit obsessed still, but she knows. She just knows. Like, and that's like what's coming in. She's just like, I just know. I'm going to keep doing this hard work. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to take my lessons. I'm leaving the bullshit behind. You know, they'll catch up with me, or maybe they're waiting for me. I don't know, but I just know. I just know that that's a desire, that's going to come forward, and I'm going to keep doing the work to get me there. So this is, I think, like what this Ace of Wands is about, really. I mean, there's definitely things that bring her heart to life, and she knows that, like, moving forward with these ideas is very much about, like, yeah. But at the end of the day, she knows that it's going to be good for her and herself, and knowing she can, you know, I feel like she's just like, I got this. And I know my person's waiting. Like, there's just such a sass and like a confidence here with the feminines. Like, it's really like, whoo, like, just so confident in moving forward. You know what you want. You know what you're going after. You're doing the work. Like, you're taking the good and the bad and kind of using that as your compass. And you just, like, something's going to come in here. It's building. Like, you're going to just go, oh. Now, heart space for the feminines, we have the daydream and decision. So what I feel like this is saying is that, you know, I've made my choice is what's coming through with this. So I feel like she's now just like, the heart is even receptive too. She's kind of just standing there going, I've made my decision. I've manifested my desires. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to just continue on my journey, you know, confident and trusting, calm and peaceful in the knowing that this is going to happen. And I'm just going to kind of keep doing my thing. I'm just going to keep working, keep following my passion, keep following my path to this new beginning, and just, you know, balance everything out so that I can be calm and at peace, and just know that my manifestations are coming to fruition very soon. Okay. Very soon. That was a very distinct very soon. So I think Spirit's kind of like, just keep faith. All right. Let us go to a soul message for the feminines. So again, take this as it resonates. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. So from what I'm getting from this, like I said, there's a lot of green sort of here. There's a lot of heart energy. And like I said, I feel like the feminines have just kind of gone, you know what, I've planted this seed and I know it's going to grow. And I'm just, I'm just, you know, I'm going to be patient. And I know it's going to come when it's ready, because I've been doing the work, and I know that, you know, it's all aligned to what I desire to come to fruition. So the universe has no choice but to give it to you. That's your birthright. Okay. So the head and the heart know. They're patient. I feel like the feminine's kind of sort of rediscovered herself a little bit, and she's just like, yeah, like, I'm not going to keep fussing my head over it. I know it's going to happen. It has to. Which is awesome, because I know the last few readings I've done for the feminines, like, she's been very, almost like she's had her back up. Like, this has been such a burden, like, this desire for this swords, you know? And like I said, I never like to read these about, like, distinctly like a partnership, but for the feminines, it is so powerful. It's always coming through, like, for about someone else. So it's, like I said, it has to occur. It has to happen, and it will happen. But it's so great to see that obsessive neediness for it, because that's a repellent to the universe. Remember that, guys. Like, the more you kind of obsess when, where, how, I just want it now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm guilty of that. Don't get me wrong. You know, the universe has to bring it, and it's in the vortex. It's like, it's there. Like I said, very soon. Like, that was, like, don't leave that part out. So there's going to be something coming for you, but in the meantime, just keep doing the work. you know, you're at peace. You're going to just keep moving forward. And that's Spirit's confirmation to say, job well done. So I hope that resonated. Obviously, take what does, leave what doesn't. Comment below if it was helpful. And obviously, yeah, check out my link for my services if you'd like your own personal reading. But until next week, thanks, guys.